Deontay, JRNC from FightHype.com. We've seen plenty of fighters criticize you on things that you do in the ring, like actual skill-based thing, professionals, professional trainers that say these things, sit down, I'm sure they're watching tape, and then when they get into the ring with you, whatever they're seeing on tape is not translating over. What is it that they're missing? What is it that they're not, that they can't, that doesn't translate? When they get in the ring, it's something different. What exactly is that? What do you think that is?
You want me to give them the kryptonite to defeat me? You know, I'm just one of those special kind of people, you know. I feel, in my strong opinion, I'm one of those type of fighters that come around every so many decades, you know. My grandma said I was anointed by God, you know, and those words still stick with me to this day. And when I was a child, I didn't understand certain things that she would say, you know, because I was a child. So we did as a child, but when I became a grown man, you know, I started realizing, so I started understanding. I started getting in different situations where I'm like, that's what she was talking about. So I'm still learning myself, you know. I'm big on meditation, so that allowed me to even come closer with myself. Sometimes I can spend months and months at a time alone with myself, just to learn myself, just to understand myself a little bit more. You know, meditation is very powerful and it helps me. And you know, when I get in the ring, no one can understand who I am, what I am, and how I'm able to display the talent that I display in the ring. You know, I'm one textbook, I'm unorthodox, I'm a myth buster. Many things that they say about me that I prove them wrong each and every time. You know, true story. Many times when I fight guys, I try to test myself. You know, even before this point, I've slacked off of training. I wasn't doing certain things that you would see as a champion would do. You know, because I wanted to test myself. I wanted to see, am I the chosen one? It is what she's been saying is true. And each and every time, you know, I prove myself right. You know, I prove a lot of people wrong and prove myself right, that what she said is actually true. And I think that's a great thing about myself, that these trainers, especially the old school trainers, you know, because they have the old mindset of, if you do it this way, this is what it takes, you know, because they've seen former champions, you know, accomplish so many things following these rules, but it's a different time and era. You know, we have so many different things, technology, that can take us to the next step, you know, than what they didn't have in the past, you know. And for me, you know, I'm just one of a rare kind. I'm a different species. I'm one of my kind. I'm one of a kind.
One thing, if you take a look and watch the knockout, he timed it so quick,
Yes.
and boom, it was over. It wasn't like a wild punch. He knew exactly where that right hand was going, and over. You know, and when I watched the replay, I thought there was another punch coming in. No, that was it.
Deontay, Keith Heidig from BoxingScene.com. Did you expect this fight to get out of the first round?
I mean, I was saying it wasn't going. I'll be surprised if it go past 3. I was very determined to get Breazeale out of there because of the bad blood we had outside of the ring. You know, I trained very hard for this. Like I said, I broke myself back down to when I first became a champion. You know, and what can I say? You know, I'm the best. I'm one of the best. You know, and I like to display my talent each and every time I get in there. I like to be a silent heavyweight. You know, this is what boxing is all about, especially when you're a heavyweight. You know, we feel like we have so many obligations to fulfill. You know, people put so much pressure upon us, and, you know, the things I do is natural. You know, I'm very intelligent in the ring, even when others don't even see the beauty inside of me. But it ain't for them to understand. For what God has for me is for me. You know, and I just want to show you guys the greatness that I have.
What did he say to you after the fight?
He wanted, you know, he wanted to bring his family in with my family, and we just, everything is all about love, man. We're just squashing everything, you know. Like I said, my heart is pure, you know. It's filled with love, and I want to show that I'm about what I say, you know. Like I said, I'm the realest champion in the business because I believe in myself. I believe in what I say. I believe in what I do. I'm very passionate about that, and I show, my actions show. You know, not only just my words, but my actions show. and I can break myself down and say, man, I love him. He can say he loved me, and, you know, man, he wanted to come in and, you know, bring his wife to meet mine and the kids, and we just come together, man. You know, if I see him out, we can shake hands. I mean, we can go out to eat or something like that, and this is what it's all about. And that's why I love this sport, you know. It helps so many fighters out, you know. Some fighters, you know, still are stubborn. You know, some fighters, you know, whether they win, lose, or draw, they still have that animosity, which I don't understand, because it's, you know, when you get angry with something, it takes a lot, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally, to stay mad at a person. You know, forgiveness, why you can't forgive a person? You know what I mean? I believe in second chances, and I don't want that stress on me, because that's a health problem as well too. You know, they say it takes more nerve to frown than smile. You know, and I'd rather smile at you than frown at you.
Pugilism Company, Deontay, thank you for this spectacular knockout and performance. Now, was that the hardest right hand you ever hit someone with? And if not, then who?
I mean, this knockout reminds me of a spucle. You know, like I said, when I come to the Barclays Center, I have my most devastating knockouts. And to be honest, I didn't even feel the punch. And those are the scariest ones, when you don't feel it and you just know it. You know, it's just an instant. I've done this so many times. And you know, it's just one second you could be gone. I mean, I'm a dangerous guy. You know, I mean, my hands are lethal. You know, and you know, I'll let the fans be the judge of which one they feel is the hardest of mine, because I take pride in each and every last knockout that I display. You know, I think that's what makes me one of the top exciting heavyweights in